All right. Hey guys, welcome to our very first live stream. Now, I'm in a hotel right now. There's a reason why I started here. I think this is very, by the way, long overdue. There's somebody behind the camera. I'm going to bring her on too. So why am I doing this? Let me just tell you why I'm doing this, and then we'll get into a little more. So my goal is to build one of the most human live streams ever created. That means we build together, we grow together as humans, we make a difference in the world, and we connect. We all connect with each other, and I think the world just needs something like this. Now, if you don't know who I am, I'm Shane Jeremy James, okay, S1H, and so Shane One Humanity. Everyone calls me S1H, not an ego thing. I'm going to tell you about why that name has come now a little bit later. So let me talk about the future of this and what we're really trying to do. My whole end goal is to actually create global human unity, bring everybody together. And I believe that when humans get better, connection get better, and the world gets better. So we all get better together. And I think it's those three things that can bring us all together. Now, I feel that there's been a conversation in society that I want to change, and that I believe we all have to change together. And we've taken a lot of people, and we have put people on pedestals that shouldn't be on pedestals. Business gurus, entrepreneurs are put on pedestals. Celebrities put on pedestals. Movie stars put on pedestals. Politicians put on pedestals. And we got to change the dynamic of that, because somebody that should be put on a pedestal, or just we want to look up to, not even on a pedestal, should be the person that's got, like, they've got their spiritual deep. They're calm, and they're confident, and they're relaxed, and they're trying to make a difference in the world. Those are the people that we should be looking up to. So I want to change that conversation for this generation and the next generations and the next generations. So that's extremely important to me. So as you come on this journey, I want you guys to understand something too. Like, this is the first day, first stream, but understand that I'm not going to be teaching. I'm not going to be going through and being like, hey, do this and do that. I'm going to take you guys on a journey with me and just show you my life. And we'll go on together, and you'll come behind the scenes with me. Because I also believe that this old kind of expert, guru kind of thing is kind of done. What I mean by that is, if you look at somebody that calls himself an expert or a guru, what happens is there becomes a hierarchy. Even leadership, it becomes a divide, it's a hierarchy. So how can we connect with humanity? Like, how can me and you grow together and become one and help each other if there's a disconnect, there's separation? And so I also believe that whole industry is going to change, because what we're doing right now, I believe IRL live streaming is going to be by far the next biggest thing, because we can connect with each other, we can trust each other, and you really get to know who's behind everything that they're wanting to do and doing. So I believe, like, that whole teaching and expert status of just people yelling at you and teaching is actually going to go out the door. And people are going to come on more, especially with AI coming on strong, and people are going to follow more of the live stuff and come on board with that. I also feel that I'm doing this for another reason too. I feel that there's been two things that have happened in the world. One, you had this whole kind of masculinity, hustle culture, material stuff, show your cars, show everything. Then all of a sudden it kind of went to the other side, where you're like, show all your extreme vulnerability. And when you look at that side, it was almost like people were competing against each other to show how bad their life was. So it's weird. And when you look at that, that's just them trying to get social validation. Social validation on this side, social validation on both sides. And so I think now we're going to see a real in the middle. Like, you can be confident, you can be calm, you can create peace, and we can go along and be mindful. And that's kind of the next era. And I also seen a lot of people and brands kind of fake it. So they go write vulnerable stuff because everyone tells them, be vulnerable online. So they start writing vulnerable stuff online. And that's not really them. And I always say, like, if you didn't own a business and you weren't trying to get people into your stuff, would you write that or say that? And they're like, no, I wouldn't say that. So when you look at that, that is like completely not being authentic. And that's why as you go through all these days with me and you come on this journey with me, you're just going to see me. We're going to go together. And I'm not going to teach, you're just going to see, hey, this is what I do. This is how I do my fitness. You'll come to the gym with me. You'll come to hotels with me. We'll go to meetings together. You'll see how I run my mind in the morning and at night. You'll see how I fast, right? Like tomorrow I'm going to start a 120-day alive. We're all going to like work to, live again, 120 days to live again. And you'll see how I do it. But we're going to go on this kind of journey all together. And I'm excited to do this because I like that I get to do live and be able to talk with you. Like right now I'm talking at the camera because I'm just trying to tell you guys exactly what I'm doing and what the goal is and stuff like that. But it's not always going to be like this, right? It's going to be like more us connecting, us working together, and us growing together to make a real difference in the world. And so in the end, I really believe we can all make a difference and we can all become better humans. And I believe that the days of guys like Andrew Tate and that type of stuff, that we don't need to go that route anymore. Now, I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm just using that as an example, right? And so I believe that the world just needs more goodness, more positivity. And when AI comes along strong, which is going to be strong in the next 6 months to a year, we all really need to show ourselves. And we're not going to know what's real and what's fake. So you're going to see a video ripped off of me that even walks in a hotel. That's 6 minutes and you think it's me walking. It's going to look that real. But here's the thing. You can't steal a 90-minute video of me. You can't steal an hour video, 2 hours of us live streaming together. And that's going to be the future of all brands, personal brands, businesses, and just everything. And again, for us, it's just important for us that we connect and we build together and it just becomes human. Like I want to be human with you and you be human. And I don't want to ever be classified as an expert, a guru, or a leader, because I believe that creates a disconnect and a separation between us. And so there's a hierarchy. And so I look at, you might learn something from me and I'll learn something from you. That's just how we're going to go about this. Now, also too, when you come in the stream, if you're watching this video later on, like we're 20, 30 deep, and when you're watching this later on, leave a comment where you're from. And say hi, because I'm going to go back and I'm going to check all the comments. All right, so now I got the opening out of the way. Actually, to tell you the truth, I'm kind of happy I got that opening out of the way, to be honest, because I felt like I'm just talking to the camera again and stuff, and I don't really feel like I'm live streaming, but I wanted to set up why I was doing all this. All right, so now I get to be a little more myself and not just feel like I'm a motivational speaker, right? I'm in a hotel right now. Christy's behind the camera. There's a reason why I started our very first stream in this Pan Pacific Hotel for 2 reasons. I had my offices here. Christy behind the camera had her offices here. She's one of the top counselors in Vancouver. And this is where we met. And this is where I had a lot of success and some major downfalls. And so I really wanted to come here and set this up. I thought it was extremely important to set the whole frame so you understand a bit about me. Then we're going to go for a little walk through the hotel. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Then we're going to go over to the dollar store. And you're probably wondering why we're going to go to the dollar store, because the dollar store has played a massive part in my life, of it good, bad, and just trying to help people. So, all right, now we're going to turn the camera around. Oh, go ahead, no problem, bro. Yeah, no worries. Thanks, man, appreciate it. See, this is why I like the live stream, because if I was doing a normal video, I wouldn't be able to turn to that guy and do that because we'd have to edit it. So this is way more my style. All right, so now I'm gonna get this turned around. So Christy, you can, let me take your phone. Now let's see if this, here, you can, are we there? No.
It's not turning around.
There you go, you gotta hit that one.
I did.
There you go. So that's good. So let's see here. Oh yeah, we sound.
It's here now. It's not hearing me.
Not hearing you, eh?
No.
Say something right now. Yeah, it is.
Is it?
But listen to the lag on it, hey? What is that, I wonder?
Oh yeah, I can hear me now, but there's a lag.
Yeah, but is there a noise? You go stand back there and let me see. Sorry, we're just getting this. How is it now? Does it sound normal?
There's like static behind it.
They're
Okay,
static?
static.
Oh, no worries, bro. No worries at all.
Yeah,
So they're
there's
static.
It's like a weird buffering.
That's weird. So go back there and let's just see. We're just trying to figure out that this is, she has the YouTube on.
Buffering's gone. It could be just because it was too close.
Oh, because your phone was too close. All right. All right, just turn your phone. So if you're far away, you can see me and hear me. Hey, if there's anybody on right, can you see me and hear me? Fine. Can you watch me? All right. Christy, can you?
It's behind. There's a lag.
You can see me and hear me. But if you didn't see me right now, does it sound normal? Yeah? Okay, perfect. All right, you don't need to use yours anymore. All right. So let me introduce Christy. So she's one of the top counselors in Vancouver. She does critical incidences for a lot of big companies and critical incidents. She goes in and often employs an employee struggling.
Yeah, de-escalate any crisis.
Any crisis, right? And she had offer for us to start streaming because there's a lot of history and backstory. I'll show you guys where we're going to go here.
Flip it around and so they see.
Yeah, so, oh, they can, no, you can see here. We can do this. I don't need to flip it right. So,
Flip us.
yeah, well, they can see us. So if you look here, this is where it all kind of started for us. So
Yeah, it was right in here.
right in here,
Oh,
this is where we used to have our offices in the Pan Pacific Hotel. This is obviously where me and her met. Now, I brought you here for a bit of a story because I had 3 offices in here. And I had a small one, a medium-sized one, and a big one. And the big one was beautiful. It had a window that overlooked the water and the ocean. And so let me tell you a little bit about Pan Pacific Hotel, if you guys don't know. So Pan Pacific Hotel is a Vancouver hotel, and it was started in 1986. And it got started, it's connected to Canada Place. And the hotel started in 86 because it was Expo in Vancouver, so they built it. And after the Pan Pacific got built, it kind of was named the New Vancouver. So Vancouver kind of started to become cool, and this was like the prime hotel to go to. All celebrities came here, hockey teams, every rock band stayed here. Princess Diana, Prince Charles stayed here. Jack Nicholson stayed here. Late Robin Williams stayed here. Bill Clinton stayed here. It was just everybody stayed in this hotel. The one thing about this hotel is it faces the street, front faces the street, and then the back overlooks the entire ocean. And you can see the oceans, and you can see the mountains in the Pan Pacific, and you can see North Vancouver, and you can see West Vancouver. It's one of the most beautiful hotels, and it's our terminal for all the cruise ships that pull in. And so you can see all the cruise ships come in summertime. There's thousands and thousands of tourists around here, luggage stacked everywhere here. And it's lots of good energy around here. And it's also got the convention center in here. And we built a new convention center in Vancouver across from here that's massive, and that's actually built on the water, and you can look over the whole ocean. So it's a beautiful, beautiful place. And when I used to have my office with the window, I would look out and I would see the cruise ships and I would see the ocean, and it really gave me the motivation to succeed. It gave me the courage to go after my dreams, and it gave me a peace, and it gave me a sense of bliss. And so these meant a lot to me. But there's a story to this too. I worked so much, and I lived across town, and I actually never would go home barely. And now Christy can verify for this.
yes, I can.
So I had a mattress in there, correct?
You did. It was rolled up, sitting under the cover, like the foot space of your desk.
Rolled up, and I would sleep on this mattress.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had a key to the gym, a fob to the gym hotel. So I could use the gym, I could shower, and I also had access to all the pools. So my staff and everyone could use the pools too. So it was a beautiful place. Now, here's the secret. I wanted to save time, so I didn't want to go back and forth across town because sometimes it would be midnight and then I'd have to be back here at 7. And so they had dry cleaning downstairs, and I would put at least 20 suits or shirts or stuff on the dry cleaning, and then I would go get it, and I used that as my conveyor belt as a closet, and they had food here. So it was all set up. So yeah, I slept here.
Plus the clothes in your wardrobe in your room, in your office.
Yeah.
Clothes too.
Yeah, that's right, totally. I had clothes in my office.
It's like a bookshelf that you took out the shelves.
Yeah,
and just put it,
I would stack clothes.
Yeah, hung them.
I would stack clothes in that, right? And so that was funny.
Do you remember me cleaning your office?
Yeah, she cleaned the office a few times, not because she had to, but just to be nice, right? So.
Well,
Well, yeah.
you know, you want it to look like an office, not a home.
Yeah, totally. I actually asked him one time, the GM of the hotel, because I was friends with him. I'm like, hey, could I put a bed in there that folded up? And he was like, no, you can't do that, right? But I tell this story for a few reasons. I tell the story because it was a part of my life where I figured out how to be more productive and actually save time. And that's why I did that, because it took me 15, 20 minutes to walk across town to get home, and I had to be back. So I figured out a very good system. And that's a part of just, you know, being successful and wanting to go after your goals. I had some really bad times here too, as well too. What did you think of these offices? Did you like them?
They were interesting.
Yeah, so that was like our offices in here.
So we were actually up, right?
Yeah, we were up.
So we were up a floor.
We were
around
up
the
a level.
corners, the stairs, and then we would go up.
Yeah, we were up a level, and so.
I mean, they were corporate offices.
Yeah.
They were meant to be that.
Yeah, well, not mine, but.
No, well, it started as a corporate office. It turned into a bedroom.
It started as a corporate office and turned into a bedroom, right? So.
I mean, they served their purpose.
Yeah.
You know, throw shade on your humble beginnings.
Yeah, right. You know, and you met a lot of people in these offices too, right? Mm-hmm. So that's a bit about the Pan Pacific Hotel and our offices here, and you know, there was a person in the offices, and his name was Matt. Hi, how you doing? And
someone in their office.
Yeah, sorry, we're not supposed to be behind here. We weren't supposed to be behind there, but we were. But they worked there. That's actually the hotel.
That's kind of what he did.
Yeah, right.
He stayed in his office till after hours.
Right. So there was a guy that worked in these offices here, and he kind of worked for us sometimes, and he came out and did compassion events for us sometimes. And it's funny because everyone would always tell me and say, he's so serious all the time. He's so intense. And when I look at somebody being like intense like that, people would always be like he has this energy that's not fun to be around. And the reason I tell you this story is because I think it's so important to try and be playful in life.
Yes.
And enjoy life. And that's something that I want to do on this stream as we go, is I want to be more playful and have more fun and show more experiences and things like that. And I think it's critical to be playful. Don't you agree?
Well, you have to have a balance between work and life.
Yeah, right? And I think that
All
sometimes...
work and no play makes Shane a dull boy.
It's true, right? Well, everybody a doll.
Yes.
I think we get too serious all the time,
You have
right?
to balance.
Yeah.
You have to balance.
Like, I even felt my opening to tell you guys what I wanted to do, because this is the first stream, and there's going to be hundreds and hundreds of people that go back and watch day one.
Yep, they're going to want to see where it started.
Right, and I just even felt that was too serious. But I wanted to explain what I was trying to do on this, and how I wanted to connect with people and humans, and I think it's important for us to all be able to connect with each other and help each other, and because somebody's going to come on these streams, and somebody might be lonely, somebody might be struggling with mental health, and they might come into our ecosystem and keep following and just be like, oh, I had somewhere to show up. Yeah, I feel like I know them. I feel like this is human. And it's not easy to try and create human when you're talking to a camera. It's not the easiest thing to do. But I think as we grow and we're able to go live, it's going to get easier, because with IRL streaming and more people that can come on, you can eventually talk to us. Now, I haven't figured out the comments, so I don't know how to do this because, oh, Christy just figured it out. Let me see this.
Takes a girl.
Okay, so if somebody commented, we'd be able to see it, right?
You'd think.
There.
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to figure this out a little bit on the comments because we're using another platform to stream into YouTube. So we're just kind of testing this right now, right?
Yep.
So you could go write a comment on your phone, write a comment with your phone, and let's see. This is actually a different way.
Okay, I just gave it a thumbs up. Did that come through?
See if you can comment on it. I'm seeing if she can write a comment.
Live chat.
No, I don't think we have the comments on.
All messages, talk messages.
See, that's what we're trying to figure out right now. It doesn't look like you can comment, can you?
It might happen. What's this? Okay.
What's that?
That was sharing my name. Did you see my name pop up?
Oh, let's see that again.
No. I shouldn't have to have a channel to follow you, but that seems to be what it... Nope. I don't know how.
No, you should be able to... Oh, there you go. No. Here, you're just on the... Pull it down. There. Yeah, you can comment. Just say something.
Yeah, but I did.
Oh, you did,
and then
but
it
it
popped
didn't
up
go.
to that.
Yeah.
So as soon as I hit say something, it pops up to this. Create a channel to join the chat. So that's the problem. Create a channel to join the chat.
So yeah, we got to figure that out. So we're not sure why anybody can't comment below.
Well, we'll get that sorted out.
Yeah, if somebody comes on the stream, and we see somebody else, if you come on the stream and you can comment, try to comment, see if you can, or when this is the replay, see if you can comment. Of course, we'll be able to do that as well too. So what do you have to say? Do you have anything to say about working out of here? You think it helped you, or what's that?
Yeah, it did. I mean, when I started, I was fresh out of my master's program, so it was quite an experience working downtown and just learning the networking and the lay of the land and the ropes and stuff. So it definitely, I think, just elevated a lot for me.
Yeah, and it was worth it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Would I do it again? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not in Vancouver now currently as an office, but it doesn't mean I don't want one here. Like, I still feel a pull to have a space back here.
So I'll let you guys see the hotel.
See, there's the restaurant where Shane would go eat at.
Yeah, right? That's right. So that's the hotel. It's pretty nice. So let me actually tell you guys a story too. This one's interesting. So I'm going to bring you to a spot right here. This is the exact spot. This is a really story that brings back about a lot of memories. So right here, when we had our offices here, this is where I was standing, and my mom was here, and Carrie was here. I'm just trying to get better lighting. And I was standing here, and I looked at her, and I said, "Mom, I gotta be honest with you, I don't feel like I'm gonna make it." And that was about business. And her exact words to me was, "I've never heard you say that before in your life."
It's a big statement.
It's a big statement, it is. And that's when things were like kind of crashing on us, and things were just going really bad in business, and a whole bunch of things happened. And it was like a time where I was just like, man, like, why am I doing this? Is it worth it? And I started to question myself. And that was right here in this exact place. So if you guys ever feel that you're in your life and and you look at people and they're more successful than you, I guarantee you that they've all had a time in their life where they felt like they weren't going to make it about 100 times.
Oh, that's how I started here. I had one client. I was coming down here for one client.
Right, yeah. So there you go. She had one client when she was, and so when you feel like sometimes giving up, there's always another side. And there's always another way. And resilience is an important thing to keep going. And I think it's
conversation about resilience, and people were asking, are you born with it? And that's no, you don't get resilience without trials.
right.
It's built through the experiences of what you go through, hard, good, bad, and ugly.
Right.
That's how it's built. You're not born with it or not born with it. You're not trained into it. It breeds in you by what you live and what you experience. That's the only way you become resilient.
Right. Yeah, that's cool. So that's important, right?
Well, yeah, it's important to go through things.
Right.
Like we always try and protect ourselves and our friends and our loved ones from experiencing things, but that's not where you grow character. It's not where you grow resilience. That comes from experiencing,
Right.
even as hard as it is. And, surrounding yourself with good people and finding a way to pick yourself back up. And even if it's just mom saying, I still believe in you.
Yeah, it's true. And I think that why sometimes you keep reading stuff and you keep trying to get environments where people have higher belief and then will believe in you. Because at times we can get in environments where you're not around a lot of people that believe that you can do it, or they at times don't believe they can do it.
And they don't want to see you do it.
And they don't want to see you do it. A lot of times we would rather see people downfall. Online right now, it's a big thing. People would way rather see somebody fail than see somebody succeed. Way rather. And
because success says, why aren't you doing it?
Yeah, that's right. It's true. And that's a conversation that I want to change too, where we spread more positivity online. And when you leave comments on people's stuff, say, good job, you can do it.
Well, that's such a world, like that sometimes is the one comment people needed because they didn't get it anywhere else that day.
Yeah. And that's such an important thing of what she just said. They might not got any support anywhere else that day.
And it was one person saying, hey, you can do it, you inspire me, something.
Right. Yeah. And I think that's just so crucial. And I think if we keep spreading that message now to go out and think about how can I spread more positivity? How can I leave a good comment or say something good to somebody? Right? And I won't go into this tonight, but we'll go deeper into it. But you have 60 to 70,000 thoughts per day, and 80% of them are negative.
Yep.
So that means if you have those negative thoughts, you're probably going to leave negative things on people's stuff too, and say negative things. So you don't really want to, gravitate towards that positive stuff to support people. But just always say, think about when someone gives you a kind compliment or supports you, right? It's exciting, right?
Yeah. We all want to be encouraged.
Right, yeah, I agree. So let's go walk through the hotel. We'll show you some of the hotel. So this is like, I gave you the story a bit of the hotel already. It's still popular, but a lot of people now go to the Fairmont Pac Rim. So that's like in Vancouver now. The Fairmont Pac Rim is kind of the place to go. It's more of the
Elevated.
Elevated. The cool people go there.
The cool kids go.
The cool people go there. Yeah. So that's kind of like now where everybody goes to hang. But this is still a packed hotel. It's still beautiful.
And just cruise ships packing.
Yeah, I'll show you guys the cruise ship. So right here we're walking up to 5 Sails. So this is one of the nicer restaurants in Vancouver. It overlooks the ocean. And it did have a 5-star rating. I don't know if it does anymore. Hi. So if you ever want to go there, it's beautiful. And if you look down,
water feature. I always like the
Oh
water
yeah,
feature.
let's go look at that. That looks really nice. Look at, we'll show you guys a beautiful water feature here.
Which is all decked up for Halloween.
Check that out. That's amazing. So cool. This is another restaurant here in the Pan Pacific.
A little bit more loungy, less
Lounge
formal.
over here, yeah, less formal. And over there you can just go sit and hang out. Overlooks the ocean. So we'll walk down stairs now. So that's over here. Over there's the that's the lobby.
Have some form,
Yeah, there's
some event.
event going on back there and stuff like that. Lobby's up top. So I'm gonna try and do more of this too for you guys. Take you places, maybe like 3 a week. I'll take you around Vancouver, or we'll go to I'll be in different cities, different countries in 2026. So I'll stream like this as well too. It's different. This is different for me, so I got to get used to this because I'm used to just talking to the camera and doing motivational stuff and teaching stuff. So it's like
it's a different
it's
world.
a different way. It's a different way to stream right now because I'm used to just like all the time giving advice and like
not
teaching
just,
and like
well, this is you learning how to be human.
That's right. I'm learning how to be human.
Learning how to be human.
I'm learning how to be human. Yeah, I don't even like the start of I don't even like the start of how we started.
I don't like to be human.
I felt like it was so rehearsed. You know what I mean? When we started this, now I feel like, hey, we're just hanging out, right? So I feel a lot better to be able to just like stream this way.
It takes a bit of getting used to.
It's more human, right?
Yes, Shane, you need to learn to be human.
Yeah, and I want you guys to go out with me. Once we get into stuff like, just to be able to show how I live in my experiences, and I call it experiences, but it's like present moment, but like just how I go around and try to enjoy every experience. And I think if you guys just come along on that journey with me, and
that's so powerful. That in and of itself, just being present in the moment.
Yeah, it's everything, right? Because I won't get into it, but it takes your brain waves to a different level. And I'll talk about that another time. But you know, when you're just going on this journey with me, I'll be like, yeah, live in your experiences. Like, let's just enjoy this. Like, there's so much you can just go and enjoy. And that's actually how you create the deepest level transformation, because you're not thinking in your brain. You're not thinking about the past. You're not thinking about the future. And most of the times when we're thinking about the past and the future, they're negative thoughts.
And we forget to enjoy what's in front of us.
Yeah, 100%, right?
And where does life come from? Enjoying things.
Right. And when you think about that, you know, when you're enjoying life, it's just so much better. And I think that life goes so fast and it gets away from us, and we are just hustling so much and trying to do this so much that we forget. And I think you see it all the time. You're trying to get to a goal, and then you're trying to get your next goal, and then you're trying to get your next goal, and you're trying to get your next goal, and then you finally get done.
2 years later go by, and you're like, where did the 2 years go? Because you weren't in the minutes, in the moments.
That's right. Or your whole life goes by, and it's just goal after goal after goal. That's that hustle culture, and you don't stop and just enjoy it. And that's what I've worked to start to learn to do a lot more. Is like, one of the things, like for me, is I've been able to really, and Christy will attest to this, really be able to master my emotions, like in a deep way. Like, I don't really go through stress and frustration, anxiety, overwhelm, any of that stuff anymore. Yeah, and she's a top counselor. She would tell you the truth if I did. And I've just gotten to that level. And I know it's hard sometimes for people to believe because you're not at that, but I've worked super hard to get to that level. Super hard, right? And like I said, I'll show you guys like what I do in my life. I'm not going to teach you. I'll just show you what I do in my life as we go along.
Okay, well, then the next doorway we go through.
Yeah, right? Totally.
You'll start showing.
Yeah, it's true, right? So let's show them a little bit more here. If you look over here, This is the convention center here. So it's a pretty big convention center. Goes all the way back here.
It goes all the way down that hallway.
If you look at it, I can. There's the top.
So pretty.
Yeah, it is a pretty hotel. Check these out. These are really cool. Check this out. We got some good indigenous stuff here. And we'll show you the ocean out here too.
We have to.
Yeah, you gotta see the ocean. It's kind of weird too doing this because like I filmed a lot and I don't know, like, so those of you who don't really know, like me, I had a videographer follow me around for years and we did compassion stuff all over the place. And that was easy because it was just following me around. So I just got to kind of be me. But this is kind of like, you're holding this camera up all the time, you know, so it's different, right? I'm gonna throw my jacket on when we go outside here.
Be human. Show them putting your jacket on.
Yeah.
They do one sleeve at a time like everybody else.
There you go, be human. There. See, I put my jacket on that way.
One sleeve at a time, just like the rest of us.
There we go. That's weird. How come I got two police standing there tonight?
Because that event upstairs.
Oh, what event is that?
I don't know.
Must be some big event.
Oh,
There's
huge.
police everywhere tonight, eh?
Yeah.
So now.
That doesn't sound too friendly.
No. So I'll let you guys see here. So this is one of the most beautiful views in all Vancouver. There's the new convention center, which is beautiful.
I haven't even been in that.
I don't want to go too close to there because my phone's not on that side. I don't want to drop my phone in the water.
There we go, our live stream real fast.
Yeah, that's right. So you've got, that's Fairmont, Pac Rim across there. You got Rogers.
And the Christmas lights starting, yay!
Christmas lights starting, yeah. And then down here you got
where the cruise ship stopped.
Yeah, kind of a big walkway. We can go walk down here tonight. So across there, where you guys see the top, that's West Vancouver, way over there on the side there. So it's funny because when I used to come to Vancouver, when I moved to Vancouver, I always used to come by here and I'd be like, oh, I would love to have an office here. Like it was always,
and you did.
Yeah, it was always like a dream that I would come down here. And then, you know, you just keep working hard and you keep working hard and then, you know, things start to eventually work out for you. But, you know, I always find this interesting that people always in Vancouver, so many people complain about Vancouver, and it's like literally like one of the nicest cities in the entire world.
It's
yeah,
so pretty.
It's so pretty.
We are so fortunate to live here.
And I think people are so entitled, they don't understand that if you make $35,000 a year, or no, sorry, $32,000 a year, that means that you're rich. Like the rest of 80% of the rest of the world doesn't make anything close to that. Mm-hmm. So you're like extremely wealthy if you make $32,000 a year compared to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
And so I think that we get so entitled and we don't think about things like that.
No.
In our culture, we always like want more and more. Like, don't get me wrong. I like got goals and I like to build business and I like to try and, you know, get to my goals. But I also look at the fact of I try and help people along the way too. Mm-hmm. You know, so,
and it's not like we talked about earlier. It's not about always the goals. It's about like we live in this beautiful place. It's about taking time, getting out and enjoy the beautiful place.
Yeah.
Without the material trappings.
Yeah. Enjoying the process.
Yeah.
Along the way. And that's what I'm going to do more of with these streams, is just work to enjoy the process more, and with you guys, enjoy the experience more as I do more of these, which is good for me too.
Makes everybody slow down.
Yeah, and people don't understand, it makes your mind stronger. So when you live in I call them living in your experiences. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, it's the present moment. But I say experiences because everything's an experience, right? I just reframed it. But when you live in your experiences, present moment, you take yourself out of thinking, and that's huge.
You're connected to your here and now.
That's right. And you don't want to think, and which is a weird thing to say. The less you can think, the better your life's going to be. And some of you are like,
because thinking leads to overthinking, overanalyzing.
Right. Completely overanalyzing. So when you're thinking, most people think about their future and then they see it not working out. And then they pull all the bad past memories, which you're trained heavily in. And so think about when somebody lives a life like that.
They're just steeped in all the negative all the time. Because the thing is, we all have bad experiences. No one gets out of this life without having them.
Right.
But you can choose to live there forever, or let the past stay behind you.
Right. And so when you look at the past, and if you're always pulling the past and it's always your negative, things not working out, all your negative from the past, and then you're thinking about the future not working out.
Because you're basing it on the past.
Yeah, basing it on the past. You're like literally living in a thought process that is consistently negative. And that's a hard way to live.
It's a hard thing to get out of, though, too.
It's a very hard thing.
Let's be real.
It's a very hard thing to get out of. Like, now I don't want to. Now I sound like a downer. I'm like, it's very hard to get out of. Like, I'm like pumping it up, right? Everyone's watching and they're like, "Thanks for giving me hope, Shane." You're like, now I feel like I'm not going to get.
It's hard to get out of because you have to be disciplined.
Yeah.
The steps to get out of it are easy. It's the discipline of showing up to it every day, and multiple times a day, that can be challenging.
Yeah. And so when you say showing up to it multiple times a day, what do you mean by that?
Well, like, just even say, well, what you do through doorways, which I'll let you talk about.
Yeah.
Or gratitude lists even.
Right.
Like, start with one in the morning, end your day with one.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I mean. The discipline of showing up to those things on the daily is what can be challenging, because not many of us are well disciplined, let's be real.
Right, and she's right on that. The hardest thing, I think, in life is not the knowledge you can get, even from like following me. It's the discipline to stick to something. It's the consistency. And when things have worked out in my life, it's just, honestly, and you know this, I'm just more consistent than everybody. Like, I'll keep doing these videos, you know, and she laughs because
we have a bet going.
Yeah, totally, right? And I'll just keep doing these videos day in and day out, day in and day out, day in and day out, right? And it doesn't matter to me if one person's here or we look back and there's 700 people here. It's all the same to me, right?
Someone showed up.
Someone showed up and somebody watched the replay, and maybe, you know, just maybe it motivated them or made them feel a little better or something. You know what I mean? You just don't know. Like, you don't know when people are suffering.
And one innocuous thing that you may have said, or anyone you're with may have said, may be the game changer for someone.
100%. Yeah, 100%. So let's let you guys look at this view now. Check that out. Now that's beauty. And when people say Vancouver's not a good city to live in,
they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, they're just entitled, right?
Yeah. They need to come out here and live, be present in our moments.
How is that? Like, check that. By the way, that's North Vancouver across there. Unreal, right? Beautiful. I always say, you know, you should have a rule in Canada and America. And if you complain 20 times...
Like a swear jar?
Yeah, if you complain 20 times, then you're shipped off to a third world country.
For 6 months.
6 months. And when you come back,
You'll love it.
Yeah, you will never complain
Yeah.
again in your life.
No,
Never
I felt
complain.
very different situation, but I felt that we were years and years and years ago. We had to take a trip to California, and it was right after. No, it wasn't right after fires. There were some fires, but all we saw was brown hills and patches of burnt. I was not. I swear, I loved grit. Like I couldn't be more thankful to come to Canada to see everything green again.
Right.
Like it was just so hard to see that.
Right.
For days of traveling by car, just never see green.
Right.
And so to come back here, I'm like, I'm never complaining about the rain again because it makes it green.
So true, right?
At least it's green.
At least it's green. And then here we've got, that's Flyover Canada. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of like a ride where you lifts up and you fly over everything. So this is pretty long. Like you can walk all the way around here pretty much. So here, like, there's something interesting right there. So you always live in these beautiful cities, right? You always live in these beautiful cities. And I always say, you're always like trying to take a vacation, but you don't go experience so much what you have in your own
Staycation.
cities. Yeah. And I think that's
Take a
important.
staycation.
Like I haven't walked this walk in a long time, and I forgot how beautiful it was. Like just how peaceful it is. And I used to walk this all the time. And I think
Well, yeah, you lived here.
yeah. But that's a good point because I had to force myself, even in this beauty, because I could just work 18 hours a
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Do you see what I mean? Like, so I had to be like, okay, go out and like walk and
Enjoy
be in the
what-
present and enjoy and understand that it's way healthier for your brain that way and way healthier for your body and your mental health. So in the end, you know, I find that like as we go on this kind of journey of I do these videos, one of my goals is just to be like, how can everybody come along and try and create more happiness within you, right? Like, you know, always people ask me, like they always say, well, you know, what's happiness to you? And
The present moment.
yeah, 100%. Like when you're just in present, you're enjoying life. And I don't even know if like I get with happiness now, like I don't think I get too up on happiness. Like I'm not too like super high and then too super low. I feel like I just got into this space now where I have just a really strong, good, peaceful contentment all the time.
Yeah, just
And I think it's
not
almost,
even in a kind of meh or blah type of way, but just living in that place of abiding joy.
yeah, it's like a sense of peace, right? And I find it's not, you know, because I think sometimes happiness takes us a little bit of, you know, like you go on a vacation.
You get the up and the down and
it's
up
like,
and the down.
It's almost like a drug.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like that roller coaster
Yeah.
of emotion.
Right?
It's not that though.
Yeah.
It's that deeper sense of, sort of that abiding joy that just sits and stays with you.
And that's what I've worked on to walk into, is just, you know, really having that kind of sense of peace and just, you know, more kind of joy, which takes time. You know, it takes
But
time.
all those things take time
Yeah.
to develop.
And they're the most important thing for you to do. Like everyone always asks me, like, how do you be more successful in your business, your career, your health,
Focus
your
less on it.
relationship? I mean, that's true. But you look at it and you say, well, how, you know, really, how do they all come together? But everything is a spin-off of how you run your brain. Like everything of those happens.
Mindset matters.
It's everything. And as you guys go on this journey with me, like that's where I'll show you guys. Like she said, what do I do when I walk through doors? Like I'm one thing she'll say, that I'm always programming myself for positivity. So like walking through doors, opening doors, when I go to bed, when I wake up, like I'm setting the frame to try and always create new neural connections in my brain. And because I create new neural connections of positivity, it prunes away my bad ones. And so because of that, it just, my nervous system gets stronger and stronger. And it goes into my subconscious mind and I just become and live it. And that's what you'll guys notice as we start to grow together and you follow these videos is it's not about your conscious mind even. It's about keep creating experiences and the positivity and keep conditioning the subconscious mind, because 95% of everything you do is run by your subconscious mind. And that's what's going to take you.
So tell them what you do when you go through doorway.
Yeah, that's a secret. I don't do anything. Do nothing. I stop.
You just go through a doorway.
I'm fearful when I go through doorways. I've been fearful my whole life to walk through a door. Took my mom about 30 years to figure out how to get me through doors. No, I'm just kidding. That didn't happen. But I always say affirmations. Every door I walk through, I say affirmations in my head. I go through the door, I go through in my car door, wherever I go, I always keep saying affirmations all the time. And that's just one thing that I do to keep creating positivity throughout my days. So you'll see that in the morning I do stuff. Throughout my day I do stuff. I listen to stuff. When I get home I do stuff, right? And I'll just be doing it with you guys. Again, I'm going to live my life with you guys. Right, when I get home tonight.
You have to verbalize some of those through doorway affirmations.
Yeah.
So
see, you don't realize they're smarter than you think. They can read my mind.
Sure.
I'll walk through the doors and they'll know every affirmation I said. They're gonna be like, you don't need to tell me. Like, I'm that good. See, right there, they'll be walking around, I'm that good. Right? So we gotta show them this. Mm-hmm. This is beautiful. So that's pretty nice.
Shipyards over there.
Yeah, and here, that's a revolving restaurant, by the way, if you've never been to Vancouver.
Where's the other one?
The other revolving?
Yeah, we have two.
Yeah, that one's over there. That revolving restaurant, it's great to see the city, it spins, but food is like not the best. So it's pricey, but food is not the best.
But it's there for the experience.
And we got Gastown over here. You guys want to see Gastown? So this is where our offices were here, just down there, and our offices overlooked this part and over here.
Yeah, I used to joke about waiting for my helicopter to come pick me up after work.
Right. So across there it would be Gastown in Vancouver. I just love downtown. It's just beautiful.
Old Woodward's building with the W.
Old Woodward's there. Condos now. Over there, you guys, is the docks. So the docks are very interesting.
Vancouver Port.
The Vancouver Port.
As it says right there.
The Vancouver Port is a very interesting thing. Do you know the good and the bad about the Vancouver Port?
I know some, but I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Well, yeah, that's because she does works with all the big businesses. So I guess I can say it. Put it this way. The docks in Vancouver are known for teddy bears and roses come through there all the time. You guys know what I mean. Teddy bears and roses come there through all the time. So I heard through the grapevine that sometimes there's a few shipments of drugs that came through there.
Really?
I heard that one time, yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's just kind of through the grapevine I heard that, but I don't know if it's really happened. So there's definitely been some stuff that come through those docks that
maybe shouldn't
come into Canada, and so it's a thing that they're, I don't know. I mean, everybody kind of knows about it in Vancouver. So it's always an interesting topic in the city.
Oh, we have lots of those.
Yeah, it's a very interesting topic here.
Where's the gas barge from Expo? Is that still out here?
I don't know. So I'll show you the dock here.
Yeah, there it is.
There's the docks. That's where Christie's shipments come through.
Shut up.
I'm just joking. No shipments come through there. North Vancouver, right there. There's a sea bus that goes right there. Goes across, gets to North Vancouver, fast, 10 minutes. There's the barge out there.
Remember the McDonald's barge?
Oh yeah, there used to be a
Expo?
McDonald's barge on the water for Expo. I forgot about that. There's where you fill your boats up there, gas station.
They had a floating McDonald's.
Yeah.
You'd ferry out and have McDonald's during Expo and ferry back in.
Yeah, I remember they did. They had a floating McDonald's.
Yep,
I remember
they did.
that. I remember that. Here, can you hold this for a second?
I can.
Turn it on. Down my jacket. I hope they can still hear us.
Yeah, otherwise a lot of just mouths moving.
What can you do, right?
Well,
I don't want
redo if we have to again next time.
At least with live streaming, you don't have to go back and edit a video.
Yes.
That's the benefit
This
of
is
doing this. I've done so many videos, and I'm so used to like my editors and my social media team having to edit them all. And so like this, you can just do your thing.
Yep.
And just talk and connect.
Just be normal, be human.
And I'll figure out the format too for this a little more. So I'm probably going to do maybe 3 out in the public live streams like this, where we'll go different places. Monday, today's Tuesday.
Today's Saturday.
Or today's Saturday. Yeah, right.
Good job, Shane.
So yeah.
At least one of us is
Right.
on top of things.
So Monday, I'm going to take you guys up to the mountain. I'll show you where I meditate. West Vancouver. I'm going to go there, and then I got to pick up Christian from school in West Vancouver after. But I'll show you guys where I meditate from. That's where I get my peace from. And then tomorrow, I'm just going to set the ground of going 120 days of working to live fully. So I'm just going to do lots of things and show you guys how I work to live fully and be happy and create peace and create compassion in the world and try and do good in the world. I know that this stream will eventually get out to countries and cities in the world and stuff like that, and it'll help people because I got a big mission. And like I said, I said to some of my team today, I said, you guys get ready because the first 3 months are going to be like 5 people on our streams.
But after that?
Yeah, I said that to my team, and they're like, they kind of laughed because they were like, you're the one telling us, like there's going to be 5 people on, and because I know I've built many things, and that's how it always starts. You got to start somewhere. You got to start with 1, then you do 2, and then you do 3, and then you do 4, and then you do 5, and then even for me, I'll get into the rhythm better and the flow better. Like I can even tell, I'm getting more used to the filming now.
Yep.
Right? Like at the start, I was like, this is just weird because I'm used to having a camera set up and then talking to it and then done, or having just a videographer follow me.
Not this way, though.
Yeah, not this way. Right? And not just live. Right? But again, for me, it's about connecting with everybody. That's important. This is why I'm doing live, because I'm trying to build the most human company ever created. And people ask me, what is a human company? And I say, it's hard to explain because there's so many moving components to me working to build a human company. But what I can say is, this is the start of me building a human company. Because this is the most human you can get online right now doing live. Because live is just going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and you can't make it polished.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's
you
yeah,
can't.
Right, and that's
You
why
got to get real comfortable with being human.
Yeah, that's right. So you got to be totally human. Where when you're doing the other videos, you can go back and you can edit them and you can
pull out and
polish and delete it. And there's so many things you can do. Where you can read from scripts, and you can do so much. And so, this to me was the first step of me building the most human company. What did it say?
I don't know. Said something.
Oh, I don't know. Something pulled down, and she said it said something, but I don't know what it. That came down before too.
Did it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, this is part of being
What's
human
my
and
battery?
figuring this out as it goes.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll figure it
We'll
out.
figure it out.
See, we're really being human and trying to sort this out as we go.
This is what I like about live too, is you can do that.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to be so the other videos when I'm always doing, you're always talking. You just have to be always talking.
Engaging.
You're teaching,
Yeah. So
right?
you
And
have to
I've had to
engage.
work hard at for me to try and do this, by the way, folks, because I want you to come on the journey with me and just show you what I do and how I live my life and not teach and not tell. Right? And
Show not tell.
Yeah, show not tell, because that's the human way. And it's taken me actually a little bit to start to think that way, because I'm so used to motivating and teaching and just like almost talking at, not with, 100%. And that's the least human you can get.
And most people don't like being talked at.
No, and like I said, I think the whole world is going to change now too, where IRL and live streaming is just going to become the thing, because AI is going to, like in another 6 months to a year, you won't be able to recognize any real human at all. It's just going to be that way. You're going to, you're going to have to get used to it. But this is going to be the difference now of live streaming. Live streaming, you'll know people are real, and you can connect with them, and you can see what they're doing and who they're hanging out with and where they live and where they're going. So it's a real friendship.
And all their foibles.
Yeah, it's a real it's a real connection. It's a real connection.
Which we've lost so much of.
We've lost
so much. We don't even know how to be with one another anymore without being on our phones.
Yeah, it's so true. It's so true.
My kids come over for family gatherings, and half the time they're sitting here, I have to tell them, phones down, guys. Like, we're family. Let's be family. But they're all buried on their phones.
And do they listen to you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Until, things peter out, and then they go back on the phones and back at it, put your phones down.
Right.
I'm going to start, locking them up. Okay, phone, when you come in my door, I'm going to put it away. Just so we can learn how to be with one another again.
Well, that's good, though. I mean, we got to keep teaching the next generation to just put the phones away. I also think, too, the next generation's getting to the point where they're actually wanting to get off the phone somewhat more. They're wanting more human.
They just don't know how.
Yeah, they just don't know how, and we've got to start to more create that. Like, one of my goals of doing this stream, too, is so, as it grows and stuff like that, I'll get to know people and be able to meet them. So when I go to different cities and different countries and places, I'll be able to be like, oh, hey, how you doing? Hey, you're we talked. We talked, right? So
you had that really good question that one time.
Yeah. And again, for me, it just came back to how do I stay the most human? And me doing videos like we used to do and teaching the way you do and pushing content out like that, it's just it's not human at all. And so I just decided there's just no way that I can do that anymore. I mean, I'll do some small ones and stuff, but it won't be the main part of the brand.
No.
The main part of everything that I do now will be how do we connect with humans more.
But you teach better. If you look at kids, how do they learn? By modeling their parents. How do they model their parents? By being physically with their parents.
Right.
It's not, parents didn't give them a guidebook and say, this is how you walk.
Right, yeah.
They watched.
Right.
So that's part of what you're doing. Modeling and showing and inviting into the space instead of just throwing a book at them.
Yeah. That's important. Just, even how they learn like that. It's crucial.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to see, like I said, with AI coming so strong, even education is going to be changed forever. Everything, people don't realize how much things are going to be changed because of AI. The good, the bad, the ugly, and it's the first time too we have a 5%, 10% chance that the world might not be here anymore because of AI. And so people don't really realize how impactful this could be, and good and bad for the world. I think that, and I'm going to work to do this, I think the most important part with AI coming so strong is people start stepping up and having the conversations and pushing people that are creating the AI companies to make the AI
Back off?
To what?
Back off a little bit?
Well, yeah, I mean, kind of in a way, but you've got to train the AI to have values. If the AI doesn't have values and the AI doesn't understand right from wrong, and
a whole lot of things are going to happen. That is not good.
No, if you can't start to program the AI that has strong morals, what happens is when the robots do come along, which is only 5 years, 6, 7 years away, they're not going to know what to do because they're going to follow the AI. So if the AI doesn't have strong values, and then the robots just understand how to do that, that's where humanity is in big, big trouble. Very big trouble.
Because you get that AI, that robot in the wrong hands.
Yes, that's what I mean. And so that's where we're all going to have to kind of come together to
Protect
to protect
one another.
and work to one another.
But if we don't know one another, we're not inclined to protect one another.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And I think too, we're also going to, this is a conversation I'll keep having. And I think a conversation is, sorry, get that there. So beautiful. Is,
yeah, we love our city.
yeah, it's a great, great city. I think that you're going to have, I never thought I would have this conversation. I think that there's a chance to have actually universal income, which most people right now listening probably think I'm absolutely completely crazy. But jobs are going to disappear. White collar jobs are going to disappear fast. Even consulting jobs, coaching, stuff like that, fast. Anything to do with computer data entry and stuff like that, fast. Jobs are going to disappear fast. So if you had to say, if you ask human beings, like, what kind of future do you want? And what would most human beings say? Well, would you want, so you have just unlimited abundance where everything is just, you have money to do anything and you're okay? And they would all say yes. What happens if all the world had that and all the world had all the access to all the healthcare we could get? What happens if we could get all the goods and services that we wanted? And what happens if we were to understand how to preserve nature? Everyone would say, that would be perfect. Mm-hmm. That's the dream. That's what universal utopia, and that's what universal income would do. So then, what does that tell us? Everyone should be working for universal income. There should be no money anymore. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the business people watching this now are like, oh, what am I going to do with my money? Well, we're not going to have businesses. We're going to run certain stuff, but you're not going to worry about that. Mm-hmm. Then you say, well, what about purpose and meaning in life? But think about it. Like, do we really think that for some reason, do we really think that meaning in life is...
it's not money driven.
No, it's not money driven. And is this shifting on us?
No, you keep shifting it.
Yeah, well, I keep turning it that way and then...
You just keep moving.
Okay. So I was going to say, when you think about this, if we didn't have money and we just had universal income, then you would have more time
to do the things
you do. And when you really think about the world, like, think about this then. Come over here closer. Yeah. Are we really designed to get up, go to work, get paid, come home, sleep most of your life, do that your entire life, and you don't even really enjoy it? Does that not kind of sound...
Yeah, no, shouldn't be what we're doing.
Does that not kind of sound like it's not a fun life? Mm-hmm. So then could you say universal income would be the secret? Yes.
Could, but it's still like, people would then, not to say it's a bad thing, but trips and all of those things, as lovely as they are, holidays, all the things, that still isn't meaning and purpose. And people are not going to be happy and satisfied until they have their meaning and purpose. And so for you, this is part of that.
Yeah,
that's not, this is for you, this isn't everybody's, but that's where everybody has to find what speaks to them.
Yeah, well, it's true, because I know, I'll tell you this right now, I know guys that would 100% be like, we're going to have a 5-year golf challenge. And we're going to spend 5 years on the golf course and I'm going to crush you. Like, they would fly all over the world to go to every golf course you can think of, right? So that's purpose.
No, it's not.
Well, I mean, but
the thing is, that's what you'll see right
How
in
you
the
doing
beginning.
tonight?
You'll see.
Go ahead. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? Are you guys from here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So nice. Have a good night.
Yes.
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
Say. Say hi. Come say hi. Where are you guys from?
Yeah, Vancouver.
Oh, you're from Vancouver, right?
Yes.
You love it here, right?
Yeah.
You are from where?
We're from Vancouver too, yeah. Yeah. Hey, I'm doing a live stream right now, and it's about like just connecting. It's about humans doing good, people being good.
Respect each other, guys.
That's what we're that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
What's one thing, if I asked you a question, that you
are
could
famous?
say? Yeah, am I famous? No, you just made me famous. Now I know you. I'm famous.
You cannot post this one.
No.
Yeah.
It's you're live. It's live streaming right now. Yeah, you're live, right? She's like, you can't post it. You're live.
We're live on it right now.
And listen to this. And you're like, and she walks up and goes, "Hey, can we be on?" Right? No, but okay. If I asked you, what would be one thing that you think that you would decide that could make the world better?
Respect, love, and be human.
I love that.
We've been talking that.
I love that.
We have been saying that all evening.
That's okay. Be human.
Family doesn't see this.
No, but
Thank you.
you know what? We need more of that. Like I'm telling you, we need more of what just happened with us right now. We connected, we talked.
Yeah.
You said be more human.
laughed.
We laughed. We need more of this in the world.
Yeah.
Don't you guys agree?
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to do.
Well, thank you for stopping.
Thank
Have
you.
a good night.
Have a good night.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's one thing that I love about doing this. And that's what I liked when I did the compassion videos. I met so many people like that.
Yeah.
Like there were so many people that would just come up and
say
want to
hi.
be part. And some were like, no, they were like, get away from me, But it was just good,
So what I was saying was, that's what everybody will do at the beginning, is they'll do that 5-year golf challenge. But that'll lose its luster.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those things that it's happiness for a time, but it's not that more longer, deeper, abiding contentment.
Yeah, okay. But what happens if someone like absolutely loves golf? Like would rather do golf than anything else in the world. Just like I would like to live stream and help humans and change the world. Like that's not work to me.
Then let me meet that person.
I know a lot of them. I know a lot of guys that would
I
be
don't
like,
know if they do it like for the rest of their life every day. Every day for the rest of their life. Really?
I know a guy right now. He's
I want to meet
He's
this guy.
80
So if you're watching, Shane, I want to meet you.
He's 80 years old. He's been golfing since he's 20, and they've flown to every golf course in the world. And if he could do that all the time, that's all he would do. Like it's his biggest passion. Like he says, it's the most peaceful thing for him in the world to get on the golf course and spend 6 hours, 7 hours out there. So, I think So, I mean,
and maybe it's passion versus meaning.
Yeah.
Maybe we always say meaning and passion together, right?
And
but maybe that's a sense of passion, but not a sense of meaning or purpose.
I think people would find meaning too. Like they would figure it out. Yeah. Because I think, I think life would just shift.
Oh, what?
Of what because we're so conditioned right now to focus on
We're conditioned
money.
to chase the happiness.
Yeah,
So if we didn't have to chase it, then new values come to light.
That's right. Exactly. So I think that the meaning, people would find it just in different ways that they wouldn't think of.
And maybe they'd find it for the first time because right now everybody's chasing the money for chasing the happiness.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
It'd be interesting to watch in the comments.
That'd be a social experiment, interesting social experiment.
Yeah, it would be. Be interesting in the comments as people come and you watch this video.
What they
and
think.
You come back and it'd be interesting to see how many people are like actually really, really happy.
Like deep happiness.
Deep happy. Like watching right now.
Not surface happiness.
Not surface, yeah. Could you say right now to yourself, like, I'm really happy. Like, I'm really happy. I've gotten to the part of my life, I keep working for my goals for like business and all that, and money's kind of a way to keep score almost because I just love what I do so much. But I've gotten to the point where if I have my health, I'm happy. because it can be taken away so fast.
So quickly.
So fast. And it's those little things you start to appreciate on a consistent basis. Now, again, like you said before, I've worked a lot on my brain, so it's easier to get there. You know, and I think that's like what I'll show people as we go on. It's just, you know, I do stuff behind the scenes that nobody can see. That gets me to that level where you just have that contentment and that, you know, you feel life's enjoyable. Life's very enjoyable no matter what.
Right.
You know, I want to get up every day and I can't wait to get up and do stuff.
Yeah, and that's
it's just
not
fun.
something that's common.
No, and that's what I would like for people. You know, there's nothing worse than watching people get up every day and
just be miserable.
Be miserable. And it just happens all the time.
Really?
Right? Hey guys, want to come on my live stream for a minute? Can I ask you guys a question? Yeah, we're just like, I'm doing one of the first lives, just trying to connect the world and stuff. You guys are young, that's great. If you had to answer a question, say like, you ask him a question. She's a counselor, ask him a question, come on.
What would be one thing you would change in this world to make it a happier place? Not a better place, a happier place.
Happier place?
A happier
Remove
place.
politics.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I feel like, I would remove politics too. And I'd try and like even out like, kind of like, what's it called, like classes in a way.
Right.
I feel like the lower class
economic
here,
classes.
Yeah, economic classes. I feel like the lower class is very like separated from like kind of middle class here. And I feel like to overall be happy, like, I don't know.
Same playing field.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that too. I think we were just talking about
we were just
talking about universal income.
Yeah.
Right? And then everybody's taken care of.
Yeah.
And,
Obviously, that would never work.
No, but I don't.
But like,
you know, the talk's starting about it because of AI.
Yeah.
So
Because
you know,
AI is going to take all jobs,
yeah,
right?
AI is going to take away jobs. Like we would have never even had that discussion. It's actually in the play now, which is crazy.
That's insane.
That's
Yeah.
insane. I know, right?
Yeah.
So I love that. So I'm like I've had a compassion movement and stuff, and I'm very like in the middle. I'm not left, right. I'm not. You know, I very try and bring humanity together.
Yeah.
I think there's been so many people like so far right, so far left, and then everyone just believes what they believe, and they can't even come together and have conversations with each other.
Right, yeah.
Everyone just hates each other on every side, right?
Yeah.
I agree. Politics plays a
Big
very
role.
big role in our life. Yeah.
A big divisive role.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks for stopping. Hey, my YouTube channel is Shane Jeremy James.
Shane Jeremy James.
Yeah.
I'll remember that.
Yeah. All right. Thanks,
like
guys.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, do you? Awesome. Thanks. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
that, boys.
Have a
yeah.
good night.
Have a good night.
That was cool. They were cool.
Yeah, I mean the younger generation's always easy to stop and
Yeah.
get them in. They always want to get in and talk. You know, the older generation's a little harder sometimes when you ask them to ask a question. But that's one thing that I'm going to be doing a lot of this on. That is talking,
Stop people.
bringing people in, of course, and
Yeah.
asking that. That's human, connecting with people, and that's kind of why I knew. For me, a lot of people said this platform with you live streaming will work well because you're not nervous to talk to people.
Right.
Right. So you're okay to be like, hey, you want to come on the stream, you know? And I think it's crucial because I think that's going to be a way too for me to connect with more people, right, and build more friendships and relationships. This is about me too, building friendships and relationships, right, with people all over the world.
Yeah.
Right. Not just being like, hey, you know, here's just what I do. It's like I want to know what you do. You know, what country are you from? What city are you from?
What's important to you?
Yeah, what's important to you, right? It's just such an important thing. So, Ismail, we've streamed for an hour and 18 minutes tonight
Look at us
already.
going.
Right? It's a lot easier when you're not doing it this way, to tell you the truth, than rather doing just like one straight video and talking.
Well, it helps because we're talking with each other.
Yeah. It's going to be like when I'm walking around by myself.
Might be a little harder.
It's going to be like, oh yeah, I got to be like, okay.
But you can't teach.
Yeah,
That's
I
what's
can't
going to be a
teach. I'm not going to
challenge.
be teaching, right? I'm just going to be showing. But I'll do stuff with them on the stream. Like I said, on Monday night, I'll take you guys up to the mountain that I meditate on, right? So we got some pretty cool mountains here in,
Yeah, we do.
in Vancouver.
Can't see them very well right now.
Yeah, you can see, I'll show you guys the,
Pardon me. Can kind of see the lights over the bridge.
yeah, you can
That's
kind of
about
see
the best
light.
way.
That's one of the mountains there, isn't it? Sticking up over there?
Oh, but isn't that gross?
Yeah, that's gross. That's gross. You can kind of see it over there. That's gross mountain.
It's these, there, right there. Those
Yeah,
lights are
right
gross.
there, yeah. We got Grouse Mountain, we've got Seymour, and we got Cypress. So maybe I'll even take you guys skiing with me this year up front. Oh, the little guy, Christian, that kid can ski.
Okay.
Holy, super good. Super good. Yeah. Yeah. I'll go up and go with them and
GoPro.
yeah.
GoPro Live.
I got my pro.
Kind of
Got my pro for my motorbike.
Yeah, we'll use that then.
Pro, yeah, I'll use that. I got some cool stuff I'm going to do with you guys too with my motorbike. We're going to call it the compassion tank. Once it gets nicer out again here, we're going to do a lot of compassionate acts with the motorbike from my tank, from my gas tank, because it's electric. I can put stuff in it. We got some cool stuff we're going to do with it. So it'll be fun.
That'll be fun to see.
Yeah, those will be fun episodes to do. Fun streams to do. So we're going to go to the dollar store tonight, but I think we could skip that because it's already
that
been
at a different time.
Yeah, it's already been an hour and a half tonight. And we've kind of the first stream, kind of know you guys know what it's about, know what we're going to talk about, kind of know what we're going to do, know what I'm going to do. Christy will come on once a week, and then I'm going to have a guest on too that's going to stream in from around the world. So we'll live that, and there'll be guests, all different kinds of people that I'm going to have on. So that'll be another one of the live streams that I'll do. And then I'll probably take you guys to the gym sometimes with me and work out with some of my training partners, and I'll actually show you how I program my mind, like in the gym, like actually while I'm working out. There's stuff that I do while I'm working out, and it's a thing that the hardest thing for people in life is to stay focused. And people always ask me, how do you stay disciplined? Discipline is just concentration. That's all it is. And most people have a hard time staying concentrated. And if you can get yourself to stay concentrated more and stay focused more, then that discipline comes in very fast.
Which is really silly, but that's why reading's important.
Reading?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you stay focused,
You stay
right?
focused on the story. It's
stay-
silly, but something as simple as reading helps
true.
with focus and therefore discipline.
There's not one thing that helps, I think, your happiness, your success, your wealth, your fitness, or anything. And this is what I'm going to show you guys. It's a billion micro things that add up. It's not one big macro thing, no matter what
Baby
anybody
steps.
tells you. It's baby steps. It's like me doing this first stream. That's like a micro step to a bigger step that I want to do. And so the next video is another micro step. The next video is another micro step. The next video is another micro step. That's all it is.
You gain momentum that way.
But you have to, but for me to do that too, I have to stay disciplined. That means I have to stay concentrated. And I have to be able to concentrate on being able to execute that, whatever it is. And so like, even when you guys are watching me in the gym, I'll show you guys how I'm always trying to train my brain, even when
Pardon me.
I'm always trying to train my brain wherever I am, especially when I'm by myself. And because a lot of times your brain does not get trained and your subconscious mind does not get trained because you're just letting it go all over the place. You're very unconscious.
When you're by yourself, that's what you do. You don't mind your mind.
That's right. You got to be very consciously aware of your thoughts and what you're thinking and the things you're doing to really be successful in all areas in life. And when you do that, your life can get really, really good. So I'm always looking for opportunities. Like when I'm in the car myself, when you drive with me to the mountain, you'll see. When I'm in the gym, you'll see what I'm doing with my brain. Like it's crazy if you're doing some kind of workout and you're picking up your phone and checking your texts. It's crazy.
How many people don't you do that?
Everybody does it, but it's extremely bad for your brain because it shows you can't concentrate in life. It's extremely unhealthy.
Oh, very.
It's not
very
like
so.
being like, hey, you pick it up. It's the lack of concentration, which is lack of discipline, and it also moves you into a brainwave called beta brainwave that you can't create transformation. I'll teach you guys one day about the brainwaves and just like talk about. That's where I'll do a little bit of teaching because so you understand it. But in the end, you're just trying to move your brain into alpha brainwave where all transformation happens. Beta brainwaves every day. High beta brainwave is stress, anxiety, anger, frustration, overwhelm, all these bad emotions. And that's where everybody lives most of their time. You can't transform unless you go into alpha brainwave. And there's a couple others. But so when I'm doing that, I'm just moving my brain into alpha brainwave all the time. That's what I'm doing. And that's why my life turns out the way it does. And it gets better. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. Of course I go through stuff where I'm like, oh, like doubt comes
We got
in,
a
or
whole like fog
yeah,
over here.
yeah. Did you see that? That's missed. Yeah, that's missed. I actually set that up. I didn't tell you guys. I have a button that presses it, and it comes out at exactly the time that I wanted to come out at. So it took me a long time to set that up for you guys.
Yeah, we've been out here for
We've been out here
weeks.
weeks trying to get that. See, you see that? I mean, it's been a long process, right? I had to concentrate for you guys to make sure that all happened. So, yeah, you know, I won't share it right now, but I'll go deeper into a story about when I stopped programming my brain at night and programming it before I went to bed, because it's critical what you put in your brain before you go to sleep and right when you wake up. It's the most suggestible, your subconscious mind. And I'll tell you, when I stopped doing it, it's the first time where I went into depression and just about crazy thoughts. Really bad. Really bad. And you'll never hear people talk like that very much and tell you that, especially people that have worked on the brain that are strong. I stopped doing it because I was like, oh, I'm so strong and I'm confident and I can do this. I stopped doing it, and
It regresses fast.
I can't believe what happened to me. I'll go deep into the story with you in a couple other streams coming up, because it's a long story, but it wasn't really bad for me. And I never really realized like how much that helped me, because it was just so micro. And then when I stopped, it's the first time where I was like all of a sudden just doubting myself on everything. And you know me, like doubt doesn't really slip in on me very much. Like
Not
it's just
any negative does.
No, it just doesn't go there.
So if you're negative, something's going on.
Yeah, it really is. But I'm going to share stories with you guys too as I go through, like me moving to Vancouver with no money, going through my drug days, ecstasy, cocaine, some real bad stuff. You know, so I'm going to take you and show you the gyms that I built here. But I'll show you, like I'll share stories with you guys. Like right now, we've been just talking more like positive and, you know, good stuff and a little bit about the brain and stuff. But some of the stories we'll get into, you'll understand and be like, whoa, you know, he's went
There's
through some
history.
stuff. There's history, right? There's history. There's history here. I'm just lucky to live through some, to be honest.
Yes.
To be very honest, very blessed that way. And I think maybe that's why I have a dedication to try and help people and make the world better, right? In general, you know. So, what are those people over there doing? Let's go see
Let's
what they're
go
doing.
see.
Yeah, we're gonna go see. There's something.
can do
There's
that
somebody
now.
being very loud over there. They're screaming. Some kind of It has to be a protest.
Or some sort of event.
No, it's
Could be the event that's at the hotel.
She says it's an event, and I'm like, that's not an event. Guarantee it's a protest.
That's
There's
still an
no,
event.
there's
That's still
I
a
guess
type
it's
of
an
event.
but you didn't mean it that way. Yeah, it is type of an event. But
Oh, Halston.
did they stop? Oh, that's why all the police are out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, they are. Oh, look at that's why all the police are here. Look at all the police. Now, you guys can't even watch. I'm just talking. Look at all the police, and they're like, "Please turn the camera around, dude. Like, dude, come on, like."
Still trying to get used to it. Oh, you might not be able to film. Hey,
What?
be careful. I don't know how okay the police will be if you're filming.
Oh, I'm okay to film, and they tell me to stop. We're in a public place. You can film anywhere in a public place.
Okay, just checking.
We have more trouble filming in there, to tell you the truth. What are they doing? What is it? Wanted. What are they protesting for? Oh, genocide. Oh.
That would be why.
Faces of terror. Faces of terror. Genocide in India. So that's what they're protesting. There's a lot of police around here tonight. I haven't seen this many police around this long.
Well, people are so
What's that? They're loud.
passionate about what they believe in.
All right, so tell me this. Do you believe, should they be doing this? Do you believe in this? Like,
Which? Peaceful protest?
yeah, like doing what they're doing. Do you think they should be doing it out front of a hotel?
Well, I mean, it's one of those things, and you're getting into so many, right? Freedom of speech, freedom of
Right.
to gather, and like we can't shut all of those things down because then we have to shut them down across the board.
That's true.
It can't just be, well, you can't do it here. If you can't do
Right.
it here, you can't do it in.
Right,
Like it's
right.
got to be. You can't hyper focus that way. It has to be like the rule has to apply to everybody.
Right. So those are like I always see those guys on social media like that they have posted there the genocide in India. But I've never seen them like protest right outside the hotel on a Saturday night like this that loud.
No, but I mean, I guess they're starting to, make the most impact. So where are they going to go?
Right.
Right?
So
where are they
like,
going to be
but
seen the most?
But I've seen protesters around here, but I've never seen police like this and with protesters.
It's a hot topic, though.
Yeah.
It's a really hot topic.
What's your take on this topic?
I don't believe that we have a right to make a judgment on it because we don't know the years of history of war between the Palestinians.
Right.
So without having lived in that situation for the length of time that they have, generations upon generations, what right do I have to make a judgment on it?
Right.
I don't think any of us over here are well enough informed to be able to make a judgment on it.
Right.
I mean, we're only getting news bites and sound bites, and we don't know what it's like to live generationally in that war-torn area.
That's true.
I mean, how many hundreds of years have they not been at war? Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. So unless you grow up in that and understand the nuances that we'll never understand out here, do we have a right to judge what's going on?
Right.
So
It's true.
people want to be so quick and easy to judge, but I don't think that we can. And right or wrong, good or bad, people being injured on both sides.
Yeah.
Lives are being lost on both sides of it.
Yeah, I completely believe that we need more peace in the world and we don't need more war.
No.
That is 100%.
No. Too many lives are lost.
Yeah. And just so many innocent people get killed in wars. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So many children and so many innocent people. And I think that's, what we're even trying to do. I'm trying to do is bring humanity together.
Yeah.
Right? All different races. Like, you guys got to understand something about me too. Like, I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what race you are. I don't care if you're rich or poor. And I don't judge. I have a friend that drives a Lamborghini and I have a friend that works at Walmart. It doesn't matter to me. And too many people judge
You're
everybody.
still a person, both sides of that fence.
Yeah.
The Lamborghini and the Walmart, they're still people.
And too many people judge everybody. By the way, did you know that when you judge, it's actually extremely bad for your brain? Because you know why? You move into one of your worst brainwaves. As soon as you judge, you move into high beta brainwave, which
Not
is
only that, but you're focusing on negative again.
well, that's what I mean. So you move into the highest brainwave. That's the worst for you. So as soon as you judge somebody, it is more
harmful to you than probably them.
It is way more harmful because you're consistently consistent your brain in that, into that bad brain states. They're going strong on this.
Yep,
They're
they
going
are.
strong. Okay, we're gonna let's just walk up here and show them the convention center, and then we'll be done.
There's so many cops there because whatever they're saying or doing is going to be like anybody can rush out of the hotel upset.
Yeah.
And it's just it's so volatile, that whole topic. So.
Yeah, that's a very
Very volatile.
touchy topic.
Yeah. Gotta make sure everybody's behaving.
So this here is the convention center. But you guys know of TED Talks. It's where TED happens in Vancouver. Beautiful convention center. Overlooks the water. Cost the city a lot of money to build this one.
The mic fell off.
Oh, did you grab the back of it?
Yeah, no, the back
You can
didn't,
hold it too.
The back didn't fall off, the top did, so the back was still attached to me. We're all good now.
This is like, so right now we're actually on the seawall. So if you go around there, it's the full seawall, goes all the way far.
Very far.
Up the ocean, yeah, like very far.
Very, very
You can
far.
bike the seawall. You come here in the summer, you can bike the seawall. Rollerblade the seawall. We can do them all.
Walk it.
Walk it, yeah. Oh, no worries, no worries.
Do they want a picture of themselves all alone?
So that's the front of the convention center here. And that's the Pac Rim over here. Fairmont Pacific Rim. And then just down there, you got the Cactus Club down here. So this area in Vancouver is one of the more wealthy areas as you keep going into Cole Harbour.
This is where they do the Vancouver market, isn't it?
To do the what?
Is this where they do the Vancouver Christmas market?
Oh yeah, they do the Christmas market. The Christmas market's right down there.
Is it?
Starts this week, I think. It might even started
I thought
already.
it was here.
No,
Okay.
it's right
One more
by
down?
the Cactus Club. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's even started. Let's walk up to Fairmont and then we'll quit. And we'll stop streaming for the night. The good thing is it's not raining.
Yeah, that's what we would have been inside streaming
Yeah.
if it were raining.
Well, that's the thing too, is we, when I seen a night like this and it wasn't raining, I'm like, oh, we might as well stay outside and
Yeah.
do some stuff.
Yeah.
Because, we can get 2 days, 3 days of rain. And then,
Well, we could have had the rain we had this morning and yesterday.
yeah, I thought it was going to
Would've been
actually, I thought it
horrible.
was going to rain. Oh, look at that cute dog. There's the Pac Rim. We do quite a few meetings there. Do meetings all over though in Vancouver, to tell you the truth.
Of course you do.
Yeah. Yeah, we coffee shops, hotels, everywhere. Vancouver downtown's it's a small city downtown. Like, you know a lot of people when you're down here, and it's very condensed. You can walk down from one side to the other side in 20 minutes. This is where the Christmas market is here.
Is it?
Yeah. I think they're just getting set up.
Yeah, I don't think it's up yet, but I've seen all the ads for it, so I know it's starting
where
to sell the tickets.
Christmas market's right behind us. Cactus Club behind us.
Oh, they're getting very loud now.
They're getting very loud, right?
Yeah, right in there, hey, where the kids are.
So when I first moved to Vancouver, I used to think Vancouver was such a big city because I came from Saskatchewan. And I came here, I would be like, man, the city is so big. And I would always get lost in it. And this is a funny story. So I'm downtown one time, and I have this kind of older BMW. Don't have very much money at all at that time. Just trying to make it, struggling like crazy. I go to Chapter's bookstore. I park outside, I go inside, I buy a book, and I come out, the car's gone. So, and you guys know what it's like when you're completely struggling and then
Something bad
it's
happened.
like, this
like,
just
really
can't, it's like,
can't
this,
get worse
yeah,
than
this can't happen right now.
This is really
like,
no.
this is just, and I'm like almost
This is
trying,
beyond.
I'm almost trying to convince myself, maybe I parked it over here. Maybe I parked
on
it
the
over
wrong
there.
side.
Like,
Just
maybe
got
I parked
lost.
it over here. So I'm like looking people are walking by going to Chapters. I'm like, my car was out there and it's gone. And they're like, oh, did you read the sign? I didn't look at the sign, but it said,
Towed?
yeah. So I didn't look at the sign because there was a bunch of cars parked there too.
Right.
I guess they got towed too. So I just kind of followed the crowd.
Right.
Everyone's parked there because I was going to only run in and grab a book, like maybe be 20 minutes.
Right.
Come out, gone. So I'm like, okay, where's this tow yard? So I don't have any idea in Vancouver. Thank God it was downtown. So I walk downtown and I don't know, walk there and get there and I don't know. They're like, it's going to be $140 or something to get it out, and I'm like I don't have $140.
You got 20
right?
bucks for a book.
I'm like, I just got a book. I better return this book. The $20
Save
book.
my pennies.
Yeah, I got the $20 book. I mean, so now I got 120. I got to raise, right? But you know, it's just one of those times where, you know, you're just struggling, and you're like, man, did this have to happen right now?
Yeah, it's one of those things that you just don't have capacity for.
No, and I think too, this is why I have compassion for people in general, because I know sometimes what it takes to struggle. Like when I see somebody struggling, like I want to help them.
You've been there.
When I see somebody counting their change and you don't have enough money for food, and like even business people, you know, they're trying to make it in their business and they're not making it. Like I have compassion for that from all realms, just because, you know, so many stories that I've been through and went through it. And that's why I think for all of us, we got to look back at times and remember the times that you struggled. And when you struggle, and then you have more compassion for people and you help more people. And I think sometimes, especially as you become more successful in certain things, it can get away from you very fast.
Easy.
Very fast.
Very easy.
And what I don't like about humanity is like we so much just focus on our immediate friends and family. Like we don't care about other people. Like if it's your kids, you'll do anything.
Someone else's kids? No.
But the minute something happens to your kid, then you want all the help in the world. Do you see what I mean?
Or the flip of that is, if it's your kid, you understand what they're going through. If it's another kid, it's a bad parent.
Right.
Right? You see that all the time too.
Yeah.
All the grace for yours because you know their story.
Right.
But no tolerance for anybody else because you don't know theirs.
Yeah, that's so true. All right, so let's wrap it up tonight. This has been a great live first one, an hour and 41 minutes. Didn't think I could go this long.
We knocked it out of the park.
Didn't know I'd do this long. Didn't even know how this was gonna. I'll be honest with you guys. When we started, and like I was filming, and she was standing there, like now I don't even want to watch the start of it because when I look back, it feels so rehearsed. I should have just walked and talked like this and been like, "Here's what I'm doing, and here's what I want to do." It's more natural, right? Because I kind of felt standing there, to be honest. And then actually, my brain started to mess with my head all of a sudden, because I'm standing there and I'm rehearsing, like talking to you guys and telling what my mission was and what my movement was. And then I started walking away, and I started carrying the camera, and I honestly just about felt like pressing stop. It was really weird. Like I just about like stopped on the video, said, I don't want to do this live streaming. Like I just about did that. Which was so weird.
Which would not go well for your 365-day a minute.
No, I would have made one day.
Wouldn't have
They would have been like,
wouldn't even count.
yeah, they would have been like, this guy's like trying to make it like more than 30 days. He can't even do one day. But it wasn't me not knowing that I couldn't do consistency.
No.
I know I can easily do that, right? Because it was
do it all the time.
Yeah, it was the fact of I felt like I don't know if I like this.
You don't want to be human.
Yeah, to be honest, like I don't know if I like this. Like, you know, grabbing this camera now and doing this, now I can tell I'm back on my groove.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun. We're in it, like I can't wait to do it, help people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
but
why
it's the nerves. Everybody has them.
Yeah, but that's what
jitters of starting something new.
I set myself up wrong. I should have started like this, walking and just natural.
And
you know what I mean?
be human.
Yeah. Because I'm standing there and I'm like, you know, and then I'm thinking in my head, is this thing even recording? Right? But so yeah, just be human.
Be human.
But I wanted to try and explain it properly too, and that's why
that's fair.
That's why I did it that way. But you guys will laugh at that because you know now when you watch the replay, you'll be like, oh, when he did his first day one, all of a sudden he walked off and he was like, I'm going to quit this now.
You know what's really going to be funny is at day 365 to go look at day one.
Oh my goodness.
That's going to be fun to do.
That'll be fun to do. That will be fun to do. I'll be like, remember that one? Because it was interesting too, because you know I program my brain too to like, it doesn't matter who shows up. One person shows up and one person watches the replay, it could help somebody. And you're not doing this for now. I said to myself, you're doing this for the hundreds of people that watch it 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 3 years from now. That's why you're doing this. And so when I thought about that, I was like, okay, it started to set my mind up and program myself
Better.
right? And I think that's an important part we all got to do. So that's like something that people wouldn't normally see that I do.
Right.
Like I wouldn't
No, 'cause that's
I would not
behind the
normally
scenes.
tell people, that I would do that, because you kind of like feel vulnerable when you say, oh, like I'm setting myself
This is
up.
what I do to prep for this.
Yeah, because we know the first 3 months there's going to be like nobody on the live stream. People come back and watch the replay, but there won't be a lot of people. That's just when you build something.
Yeah.
That's how it
goes.
goes. That's part of building anything, and that's why most people quit things because they don't see
the traction.
they don't see attraction and they don't see it working out. And that's one of the number one things why people stop things. They don't see traction. They don't see it working out. So then they quit things. And the secret to true success
Getting through that piece.
is one word: patience.
Yes.
You gotta have extreme patience and then just be consistent. Patient, consistent, patient, consistent, patient,
And it'll come
consistent,
together.
patient, consistent, patient. Do you get it yet?
No, is it patience and consistency? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm just using that one so I can have a clip of that. That's all I can do and put on TikTok. And it just goes patience, consistency, right? That's the secret. That's a good final end today on this. And there's no big thing, I think, in the end that's like all these secrets that we're trying to get to when it comes to more wealth or more health or more happiness or anything in life. It's the consistency to keep showing up and going after
patience to have.
and the patience and the patience to stay in there. It's like the
Stay in
gym.
the game.
Tomorrow I'm gonna start a 3-day fast, and that'll be the start of me living again. And so I'll do 96 hours. So I'll take you guys on that journey with me. And so some of you will go back and you'll be like, all right, I'm gonna do this fast now too, right? And 96 days or 96 days. Right? No, by the way,
96
yeah, I'm
days.
gonna do a 90. I'm doing a
Oh, you're
96.
amazing.
I'm doing a 96-day fast. That's right.
Okay, and what color do you want the lining in the coffin?
Yeah, exactly, right? So 96 days. So I'm going to do a 96-hour fast. I've done lots of fasts, but 24 hours. So here's the thing. First time I did a fast, 12 hours was pretty easy. 18 hours got hard for me. Never done a fast, and I'm a big eater. And then I did 24, kind of hard, but not too hard. 48 was a lot harder. But then I went back and did the 24, and then it was easy. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So you get used to something. And then I did the 24 and then the 48. And then I pushed into, I don't know, what was 60 some after that. And that was harder. But then when I went back and did the 48,
That
it was
was easy
easier.
again.
And then when I did my first 96-hour
Hours.
fast, not day fast, my 96-hour fast, it was tough, but then the 48 and the next ones are hard.
48 and 72 are pretty easy.
Yeah, the 96 I still have a little bit of tough for me when I do the 96-hour fast. There's one part when I go through kind of towards when I'm about 70% in. I still struggle a little bit there, and I got to take my mind off of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was doing the last fast 96, I literally went to Pacific Center and I started shopping because I needed to get my mind off something, right?
Retail therapy.
Yeah,
works
retail
every
therapy,
time.
right? Now I got a shopping addiction because of that. Maybe you could help me on that.
Oh, I'm sure I can find
That's
a way.
right, yeah, right. So yeah, I had to get out and do stuff. I couldn't just be at home working.
No.
And it's because I was like,
Food's right there, it's right there,
food's
it's right there.
like, so I had to get out but I'll talk about the fast tomorrow and stuff, the 96 hours, but we don't need to eat as much. I just about said 96 days
did.
again. We don't need to eat as much as we actually supposed to eat. And we've been conditioned that wrong too, by the way, in a big way. And that's why we actually get a lot of diseases, to tell you the truth. So that's going to be a whole nother subject I'll talk with you guys about.
Okay, stop telling them all the things you're going to tell them about.
Right, yeah. Well, they'll see me doing the fast, right? So here's another thing, the 120 days that we're going to do, I'm going to work to come alive. I'm going to set fitness goal too. So the start of the fast, tomorrow I'll take my shirt off. I'll show you where I'm at. 3 days after, we can look at the fast. You can see if I lost any weight, what it looked like, and then 120 days, you can look and we can see, did I get abs again? Did I get my abs out from where I am today? So again, we're gonna go on this journey together and go together. And so some of you will come on, some of you will be doing your own thing too, but you'll see how I work to, become alive and work to live life more. And there's so many areas that we'll do it all together, right? So it'll be it's gonna be a fun journey too, everything that we do together.
Lots in store.
Yeah, there's just not one thing. Like the way I live my life, there's so many facets to it that we do.
Well, with everybody too.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I'm just showing mine more to the world.
Yep.
Now, so we'll end tonight. What's one thing that you want to leave them with? What's anything that you want to leave them with?
Mind your mind.
Mind your mind. Mind your mind.
Mind your mind.
Mind your mind. So would you say that would be meaning be conscious of your mind?
Be aware of what you're doing with your mind, what you're thinking, where you're putting your mental focus and energy and where it's taking you.
So would that be like saying having extreme high self-awareness?
Yeah, probably. But more than that, it's because it's about a lot of what we talked about today or tonight. If you know where your mind is going, then you can manage your positivity or negativity thinking, and that's going to be a game changer.
Right.
So mind your mind.
Mind your mind. I like that. We're going to leave that tonight at Mind Your Mind. Tomorrow I'll be streaming at 5.
Tomorrow he's going to mind his body. Tonight we're minding our mind.
It's true. It's true. I'm going to tell you guys a story too, by the way. Something had happened to me tonight. I was just sitting beside a guy. He's a big business guy here in Vancouver. I just met him, and he was like, "Let's trade numbers." I won't say who he is, but all of a sudden he takes $100 out of his wallet and he gives it to me. I was like, "No," and no, he wasn't like trying to pick me up or anything like that. Right?
Are you sure?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you sure, Shane?
Who knows, right? Everyone's thinking, why does this guy give you $100?
It is Vancouver.
Yeah, it's true. That's another story for another day, I'll tell you, but it was a very interesting evening. She got here and I'm like, yeah, this is Bob, and I introduced him, yeah, and I'm like, and then we walk away, I'm like, hey, the guy just gave me $100. So I guess if you want to, I'm going to show you guys too how I manifest. And I'll show you how I use the law of attraction. I don't really believe in I think you guys will learn how I use energy. And so you can say, did I manifest that $100? I don't know, maybe, but I'll teach you guys that. Good way to leave it. All right, good tip. Thanks you guys for coming out.
Thanks.
Make sure when you guys watch the replay,
put your comments and questions in the box.
Yeah, and tell us where you're from. Where are you from? And maybe something that you want to work on or something that we could even talk about. But definitely say where you guys are from. And one thing for this too, I'm trying to get to know everybody, and I always said this because I don't really care about the subscribers, the likes, and the shares. But what I do care about is if people come in and they do share our shows and they do share clips and stuff like that, it might help somebody one day. Like somebody might be out there feeling lonely right now, and then they come in and they're like, start just showing
Patience,
up.
I should try that.
They should, or they might just be lonely and they see me doing it every day.
Yeah.
And then they, you're a counselor, they plug in every day and just start showing up with me, and that gives them
a sense of connection.
A sense of connection. So there's just so much to that. So love you guys.
As you can tell, he's not good at wrapping things up. Get used to that.
Yeah, totally right. Totally right. Shoot, I can go another 5 hours if we want to go, right?
Let's start walking and you wrap up.
All right, I'm done because we'll be on here another 5 hours. Well, I might as well just go till tomorrow's stream.
No,
all
wrap
night
her
and
up.
all
Wrap
night.
her up.
No, yeah. So I guess I'll just leave you with this. One of the most important things for me that I do daily is I am consistently giving gratitude all the time. I use gratitude to train my brain at the highest level. You will see me consistently saying, I'm so grateful for my shoes. I'm so grateful for tonight. I'm so grateful to live in the city.
Not tonight, because we're trying to wrap this up, but I do have a story about that.
Do you? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We'll
Not
do it
tonight.
another night.
Not tonight. Or you'll never get off.
Yeah. So emotions like gratitude, appreciation, and those type of emotions, they actually start to connect your brain and your heart. And so they do wonders. They're one of the most powerful emotions and things that you could do in your life. Don't you agree?
Yep.
On a consistent basis. And you will just see how much I give gratitude on a consistent basis. Like, one person gives us a comment, I'm like, I'm so grateful. You watching right now, I'm so grateful you're just watching. I'm so grateful to just be out here breathing and living, you know, and
Being able to walk the
being
boardwalk
able
like
to
we did.
walk. And I think if we can just give more gratitude, you will notice a big change in your life all the time. And I'll teach you what gratitude does to the brainwaves another time, but that's one thing I'm going to leave. Just go out tomorrow and be like, what am I grateful for? Or you get off this and, you know, even if you're watching this, like you have way more than the rest of the world because you have a phone or a computer. And so you're just grateful for the computer and grateful for the phone and grateful for to be on this and grateful for the food in your fridge and grateful for my clothes. Every day when I wake up, I'm like, I'm grateful for the food in my fridge. I'm grateful for my clothes, and I'm grateful to have a roof over my head. If you have those three things, you have more than the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Good day, folks.
Night.
Now I don't know how to turn it off. That probably should help. Right, let's see. Okay, probably end.
Yeah, probably end. End's a good start.
I'd be devastated if this didn't say, oh my goodness. No. I mean, I wouldn't be devastated, but it would be like.
We do the third redo on part one.
Yeah. All right, so end. Do you wish to end the live stream? Yes. Do you want to end the YouTube live stream session? If you give the live stream, will be maintained on YouTube, even if, right? Yes.